Finally, this morning, we wrap up our week-long series celebrating International Women's Day with our friends at L'Oreal Paris. Of course, all this week, we have been chatting with accomplished women right across Canada who have thrived thanks to the community of powerful women in their lives.
And this morning, we have none other than our own beauty expert, Christine Cho, who joins us this morning. Christine, you, of course, work in an industry that is predominantly, run by women. But that did not mean you didn't have challenges.
Yeah, I think as a woman, we face unique challenges, some that are shared, with everybody. But in particular, I find being true to our authentic self, there's a lot of pressure on how to look, how to act, in quotations, as a woman, like what is acceptable. So I found that it was really tricky to be true to myself while making sure that, I please others, am liked by others, which is, unfortunately part of reality. You get more work if people like you, and if you work well with brands and companies and celebrities and whatnot, you kind of have to be a people person in my job. But at the same time, you don't want to sacrifice your morals, your values, things that are really key to you and who you are.
Mm-hmm. So for you, Christine, finding those people who you truly want to work with, that's what made the difference?
Yeah, definitely. So surrounding yourself with people who are supportive, who see you for who you are, who allow you to be who you are. Oh my goodness. I was such a baby back in the day, looking back at these photos. A lot of times I was in my 20s. I wasn't sure of who I was or what I wanted. I wasn't super clear on everything. So when you're surrounded by people you trust who really foster, allow you to be who you are while challenging you, keeping you grounded, all those things are super important to make sure that you feel secure and confident while being able to be unique in this space.
Okay, Christine, we see you are wearing the L'Oreal iconic I'm Worth It sister hoodie. We know many celebrities have worn it over the years, and you're choosing to gift one to someone special. Who is it?
Yes, someone very special to me, my sister from another mister. I call her my bestie, Amy Stallmeyer. She is in the beauty industry as well. She has been supportive of me from day one. And it's funny, we met during the Toronto International Film Festival. We were surrounded by A-list celebrities, and literally all we could see was each other. And we were wondering if each other was talent. We're like, who is that girl? And we immediately clicked, even though we met through work. We realized that, we could support each other. She's just everything you would want in a female bestie. Like, she's funny, she's smart, she's intelligent, and she doesn't like me for what I can do or not do for her. She kind of just accepts me for who I am. We've been through each other's highs and lows, but really being able to depend on someone who's not your blood family, I think is really special when you find that in another woman. So I really cherish her. I'm going to give this to her.
That's fantastic. That is so great. And Christine, when we talk about the sister hoodie and the I'm Worth It, some women do struggle with that idea. And we understand this morning you've got a piece of advice for them.
Well, yeah, you kind of heard it throughout our earlier conversation, but really picking and choosing who you choose to allow into your inner circle. Surround yourself with positive people, especially if you're a woman, other women who cheer for you, who celebrate your successes and sympathize, empathize with you when you're down, and really have nothing to gain but loving you for who you are. I think that really allows you to stay grounded as well as feel confident, like you can achieve anything. It's the perfect balance. And when we have that around us, we can really, truly be our best self, especially when you forget your own worth. I feel like a lot of us have that struggle at some points in our career and personal lives. Sometimes when you forget your worth, it's nice for someone else to be able to remind you of your worth. Yeah.
For sure. Thank you, Christine. And just to remind everyone, L'Oreal Paris is making 3,000 of their limited I'm Worth It sweatshirts available at pop-up shops in Toronto and Montreal. Now, if you can't make it in person, you can also enter for the chance to win by scanning the QR code you see on your screen. Great catching up, Christine, as always.
Amazing seeing you. Bye-bye.
This portion of the morning show is brought to you by L'Oreal Paris. This International Women's Day, remember that you're worth it.